Hello there everyone and welcome back. It's time to strike out in our Advent facility finally. It honestly feels like it's been forever, surprisingly. At least it feels like that. Although I'm pretty certain it hasn't been really that long since I took out the facility at Eastern US, but it was enough time that's gone by that actually killed the Berserker Queen. So maybe it is a little bit overdue, but I'm in a position to strike at, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to South Africa before the dark event triggers, so that way I'm not stuck having to invest a ton of intel to grab this thing, because I already got a radio relay, and getting contact with this will allow me to improve my weapon mods for when I get a second radio relay. So I think that's my plan here. Unfortunately, the Forge and the story objectives are going to be a bit on hold, I feel like, because I'm not going to have much of a choice. With the dark event, oh, it's not even going to show on here. The dark event to double my intel cost for everything is going to be a pain in the ass, and there's nothing I'm going to do about it, or be able to do about it, because it's a chosen event that they're triggering. So my month is pretty much screwed here, if for lack of a better term, but we got Archon King to deal with here, and the one plus about this is that it means the assassin is not going to show up for this party. We are still going to have to deal with a Gatekeeper, mind you, which is going to be an interesting experience. I don't know if it's actually more terrifying than the Sectopod, as weird as that may sound, because it has dynamic abilities, mind you, but I don't think it can shoot multiple times like the Sectopod can, although I suppose this is the only way we're going to find out is by actually fighting the damn thing, aren't we? Nonetheless, I am confident in my ability to deal with the Archon King. It's just the Gatekeeper that's a bit of a question, though, if I'm ready to take it on or not. And let's figure out the roster I'm going to bring. I may have to re-equip some stuff because it's been bugging out on me. Nope. Fargus, you're not in for this one, alas. Batman, you're in. Yawn, you're in. Let's see. Rafe, you're not, unfortunately, out. So this is my squad. We're taking 2 sharpshooters and Ananya and, what is it, Shimon, as well as Ariana Warbird, although I do question bringing Ariana a little bit because we're not really fighting any mechs per se. We are going to probably fight a couple of turrets, so Haywire Protocol could be useful there, but this is what I was talking about things getting messed up. You were supposed to have the Skulljack, and you do not seem to have it. So, let's fix that. We have Ananya here, who unfortunately is unbonded, but that kind of frees that up a little bit to allow her to go on in on this mission as my 7th. And I have some ideas of what I want to do with her as far as a bond mate. Let's just hope she doesn't get wounded. Yawn, you are completely not equipped. I don't know why it keeps doing that to me. I guess part of my issue is because I'm trying to unequip my make all my slots available, and it keeps unequipping the soldiers that I want to field on this mission, so that may be part of my problem there. But you're going to have the med kit. You're also going to have the EM rounds once I find the damn things. I don't know where they're hiding. Batman has EM rounds. Oh, and Nanya has EM rounds. That's what's going on, so I may want to switch that around. And then, you are getting AP rounds, and Yawn is going to get the EM rounds. That's why I'm having so much issue here, damn it. Either way, we're going to have our 2 med kits here. Yawn's going to be relegate to healing duty as well as good covering fire shots when warranted. We have a flashbang for Ananya whenever it's needed on the Archon King. I think that'll be really useful on the Archon King if she can't get a rapid fire shot. I am going to need at least a single flashbang to try and maximize the crowd control potential I could do on that thing, because I learned against the Berserker Prime as well as the Berserker Queen that flashbang venom rounds is amazing for targets that can be hindered by both disoriented and venom rounds or poison. So I am going to happily take that. I'm going to try. Yeah, I was going to say, who is my 7th? It's going to be Civilana here, who unfortunately is also unequipped. Damn it. Let's see if we can correct this some. Hell. I think I want a flashbang on you as well for good measure. Although I think the original plan was a gas grenade in case Shimon is not able to get a most convenient shot, or hell, heaven forbid he actually misses his poison round shots. At least we'll have a guaranteed way to actually poison our target. I ideally do not want her to have to use the grenades, because she's more of a gunner, especially now that we have a superior scope for her, and a beam cannon to boot. So she's going to be straining a ton of armor when she hits, so I kind of want that on her. Also, I did upgrade Yawn's rifle to include the superior stock, because I honestly couldn't figure out what else to take advantage of as far as the weapons I'm currently using, so I might as well put it on Yawn's kind of rifle, since he's got extra ammo for it, and it'll be useful for rapid fire, as well as the hull targeting. Although, I probably won't hesitate to replace this for a scope at some point. If I can get another one that I'm willing to afford, not putting on my Ananya's rifle or something there at the very least. And also, J-Pod has the rage suit. I did try and tweak him out a tiny bit so he doesn't look like he's going commando all mission there, but he's still showing his ass. He's showing some fine ass there, I guess. But either way, he's going to be trying out, and in all honesty, with me not being able to practice or get a feel for how the rage suit actually works in my last playthrough before the Chosen, I have no idea how exactly this works as far as the rage slam. From what I understand, I think the melee attack's actually a free action, but it's kind of not warranted to use, and since the ionic axe is probably far superior, but I'm going to have to play test it nonetheless. But I just threw it on J-Pod because in all honesty I couldn't think of anything else to throw it on, because Savannah, I wanted to ideally focus on just shooting with the hollow targeting shredding potential, if at all possible. But I think we're all set here, and Nanya's got plenty of AP I don't want to burn, because I want to save that for Rupture. Jan could get run and gun. Am I tempted to do that? Because I still want to save the AP for Stimpy. Yeah, I think I'll hang on to it. Jan doesn't actually need that much AP to get access to it on his own, and he's already a genius, I believe, so he may get that on his next promotion if I'm so lucky. Otherwise, I think we're all set here. We got two specialists, one of which may be a bit questionable in Ariana, but the bond is still warranted regardless of that, so I think we're okay. And we're also going to come up against the Boa for the first time, which is a big bulky viper, I believe, that's really potent about close range and entangling people, I believe. I haven't seen it quite yet, so I don't know if that's actually true, but I think it's like a much more tankier type of viper, and I'm hoping it doesn't emit poison clouds like the other vipers do, because Batman is kind of vulnerable to that. He has that negative trait for it, which is kind of why I also didn't bring Evan for this mission, because he's just straight up afraid of vipers now. So I didn't want him to panic and complicate things if I can help it. At the very least, it avoids having to use a revival protocol on him, which I could probably need for any other psychic effects that might be going on, especially with that Gatekeeper. That could be problematic. But this seems like it could be a very straightforward mission. It all comes down to how effective am I at dealing with the Archon King. Never mind the Gatekeeper. Never mind the Gatekeeper. That thing's going to be a pain in the ass. It's not going to be anything like fighting a Sectopod, quite frankly, since that thing has basically permanent high cover just on its defense value alone. So it's not going to be an easy thing to hit. And we have to cross this damn bridge too, apparently. But we do have Phantom. We do have grappling hook options. And I'm going to have to see about J-Pod's little slam. A 3-turn cooldown. Interesting. Is that really true? Is it a 3-turn cooldown? I see only one charge of it. So I'm a little confused by that in all honesty. But you are a Phantom, but everyone's concealed. So that's not a big deal just yet. Who's the best move though? If I can get that tree, that'll be fine. There we go. Ariana, you take point. See if you spot anything without getting things in, without putting yourself in an awkward predicament. Because we are crossing this bridge. We don't really have much of a choice, do we now?
Okay.
Hopefully we can spot something before we cross it fully and believe ourselves really awkwardly positioned.
Let's do this.
But it doesn't look like we are. Ananya, we're going to have to find a good high ground spot for you. And I'm kind of worried you may get flanked by something behind there. Oh, there's another bridge over there too I could consider taking. But I think we're okay. I think we're okay for now. And that was not Ananya, that was Jan. So never mind that thought. Now, Shimon, everyone's almost taken up all the space, so we kind of need to push people forward, especially J-Pod. I sadly don't have a battle scanner, but I don't think that's a big deal just yet. We are a bit cramped, though, because of the narrow space we have to go through. But let's keep our eyes peeled. I think J-Pod's job is to try and find either the Archon King or the Gatekeeper and try and minimize the complications I'm going to have like I did with the first encounter with the Berserker Queen. If you recall, where that damn thing had to walk into the middle of a firefight with 2 pods. That was a bit of a mess, and I was left in a situation where I had 3 soldiers knocked out by the end of that mission. Never a pleasant thing. Either way, J-Pod, I would love you to go there. this may be a bit risky in case we get a repeat of last episode where they're just hiding out in the fog of war. I don't know where else to put anyone, though. Jan can go up there just fine. He sees something where J-Pod does not. Oh, thank God. You remember, I was just saying 2 seconds ago I was planning on going right up here. Thank God I did not do that, huh? That one hex made all the difference. Although it's still a question, where the hell can I go? Because apparently Batman can't even grapple over here, which would be really nice for flanking, but it's not meant to be here. Shimon, I want you kind of forward on point. Okay. We're going to have to try and maximize our damage really damn well. This is not, without a doubt, a good engagement spot. Oh, and I forgot. You have scanning protocol. That could be handy. I probably don't want to do it now, but it could be really handy here. I just gotta keep an eye on what this pod is. 3 soldiers. The demolitionist is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so I kind of question if that's the same part of the same pod or not. If I were to be serious. But this, again, is not a good layout for me. So I gotta hope they walk away so I can get some time to really get situated here. This is a good spot for Ananya. At least for now, anyway. So you go there. Shimon, you go stay there. You have Shadowfall too for concealment options. And everyone just hang back. I'm not going to move J-Pod yet until I'm confident he's not going to get flanked and revealed. But I don't know what to do with Batman, though. Because again, he could just grapple over here to somewhere useful, but it won't let him. In all seriousness, it won't let him. So I may have to consider, let's see, no grapple option there either, so I may have to just back him up just in case if they come straight for me. So they are sort of coming towards me, and that thing is more durable and bigger, and it has some kind of spear, which really looks like the Archon's lance, mind you, but I wonder if that's just a melee weapon or just it functions almost exactly like the Archon. Especially now that we're apparently at a situation where the Archons are support pod soldiers. So we gotta be careful of that. And I want to go scouting a bit. So J-Pod, you go over there and see what you see for me. You're making a little bit of stomping, which is anything but subtle. Okay, so I think that answers that question. That demolitionist was part of another pod, so let's try and find it. And since I see them, I should be concealed going here. Okay, turret. Okay, we got a Mamba. So lots of Vipers. So that's 4 out of 11 so far. I'm pretty certain the turret does not count after previous experience with the turrets influencing the count. But sadly, there's no high ground spot, which I would have loved for Ananya. She could potentially benefit from it over there, but we have some pods to take care of first if we're going to do that. And I love her position as is. It's probably not the most convenient position, though. Because since she can't get high ground, I think I want to have her not suffer from squad site penalty if I can help it. But that's vulnerable to a flank if I put her there. And she can't really get full cover anywhere else, well. And yeah, you apparently can't even see anything right now, so I kind of do need to move you. Even though that looks like a clean shot. Well, let's give it a try anyway. This is better than nothing. You're not going to get revealed. At least that much I can guarantee. And Shimon, you're going to be in an awkward spot too because you're not going to be able to grapple anywhere to flank. Nor is Batman for that matter, but at least Batman can provide good support with his combat presence. Now, I might as well move Shimon here in case I resort him to just sniping. Because I'm pretty certain the boa is immune to poison, so just focusing a sniper shot or multiple pistol shots on the sentinel might be the plan with him.
Moving to Overwatch.
Now, you can't sadly use the full cover there, so... And going anywhere closer doesn't really help you a lot. Now, Batman and Sivlana, you have the shredding for the boa, so it goes out without saying what I want you to do. Just need to find a good spot.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And Jan, you also have hollow targeting, but you don't have shredding, so... Let's try for here and hope we can open up on them next turn without activating the pod on the right, because J-Pod again is a phantom, so he's not going to get revealed. Until they get aggressive, that's the only catch.
As you order.
Again, this is a very cramped layout for me though, and I'm not really fond of it. But it's only a 2-man pod, so it shouldn't be that scary, you would think. And I don't know why that's not... Oh, it's probably because of this box here, so let's not attempt it, especially when it's glitching out like that for whatever reason. Oh god, that's scary. We don't want vanishing boxes there blowing my cover. So, we got a perfect opportunity to hit them. Now it's just a question of what these other ones do. Okay, thank you. I approve of that play. I may just kill zone with Ananya. Oh, I almost forgot about the turret. Apparently you can't even see them. Even though that's half cover, so you think that wouldn't hinder you, so... I would love to kill some with you and maybe do some extra damage. It would be helpful. Extra damage, but it's not going to help in securing a kill. But I like the idea regardless. And we do have scanning protocol, which will give me vision of everything in around this area, but I don't think I'm going to be moving forward anyway. So, Sevlana, I think I want you to open up first, and this is a perfect spot for it. You will get vision of the pod, but at the same time,
Okay.
if J-Pod's not going to commit to this fight, I can just bond you and suppress the turret, if I'm really that worried about it. Now, how do I best start this off? Because I don't know the abilities of the boa, especially if it could pull me. So I think I have to take that seriously. And the Sentinel will overwatch. Let's keep that in mind. So lightning reflexes on Ariana is a great way to negate that. So, hit chance only 81% unfortunately, but that's what the superior scope is to help with. And take your shot, shred that armor, and let's get started. God damn. That was my best chance to hit too. But I do have hollow target, which will help. I just need to fest in our shred. Oh boy. That I was not aware of. That I was not aware of what happened there. It's let alone on Ariana, you lucky bugger. So, I do have combat presence for Ariana, and it looks like she still has her actions, so. And Rage Strike is an option. I don't want to burn your concealment, but it looks like you're okay, as is. And you kind of left yourself out in the open, which I kind of find funny, so. Shredding is probably what I want to do, but now that I think of it, I don't really have much in shredding, do I? That was Sevlana's job. I don't have another shredder. I do have rockets, though. Do I really burn a rocket? Because J-Pod could do a lot more than just that. I'm just trying to think here. Ananya can actually take a shot. Again, you can only see that damn thing, which sucks. I do have flashbang, that's an option. That might be an easy way, but you're not in range. Damn it. You can move forward, though. I don't know if I like it, but you can move forward and get your flashbang that way. So let's try this out. That may easily deal with our problem here. Oh, and it actually didn't trigger the Overwatch, too, conveniently. Overwatch removed. That killed the bind, I think. Okay, Ariana is safe. Now she has to get the hell out of there. And maybe Haywire Protocol. We'll see what her options look like. Oh, go figure. Go figure. Well, this is getting better and better. So, I want to poison an Archon King without a doubt. I just can't see it, which I guess I'm okay with, which it probably means it's not going to do much for next turn. But, of course, Ariana's the one who sees it, so anything Ariana does will basically make it move. So I think so much for the Haywire Protocol strategy, huh? And it would have been a 100% chance to shut down 51 for the control. Maybe I can use a rocket to make it move. Let me just make sure. Okay, you're probably in as good a position as you're going to be, J-Pod. So let's try a rocket. See if that makes it come forward a little bit more to make things a little bit better for me. As silly as that may sound.
Bring in the pain.
I want to be able to maximize shots on this thing and get my crowd control finally going. Let's see, does it move?
They're on to me.
Nope, it didn't. So, I personally don't know how I feel about that. Because Shimon cannot get a shot. Let's see, Deadeye would be ideal. And I have no shredding option too, especially now that I burnt my rocket. What else can J-Pod do? I can combat presence. And he can start shooting. He can also shoot the heavy turret. And I can aid protocol. I might as well do it on Ariana. Because she can't quite move or hunker down or anything like that safely. And I guess we Phantom rounds on this. We try and Phantom rounds on the Archon. Actually, let me hang on to Lightning Hands. That's a free action, so I want to benefit from that. Let's see, Boa. 4 to 7, because +1 to the pistol, so I should seriously try and do that there. Take your 2 pistol shots and try and at least Phantom this thing. Nope. I'm missing a bunch of 80s now. Probably going to be one of those days, is it? Because firing on the Boa is a bad idea, since it's immune to poison. Not to mention it's not that much higher chance to hit. There's a hit we want. I would love to do something with you, Ariana. It's probably a bad idea, though, if I try anything with you. Although I was trying to get it to go forward, so maybe it's not a terrible idea. But we'll keep you B for now. And Batman's going to need to move, and that conveniently puts him in vision of our friend. Whiplash, not useful. Raft's not useful. I think I combat presence on J-Pod, try and deal with at least one of these two really quickly, since now I have no armor strain. So I think the Archon's priority, especially with the Boa disoriented, it probably can't do anything now. And next turn, maybe Batman can unload, if I'm so lucky, especially now that I have an axe throw, which I was kind of hoping to throw on the Archon King, but let's try and at least kill one of these damn things, shall we? What's the chance to hit with the shotgun? Not very impressive. Can I try for a stun? I just don't want to throw it at the Boa because of the armor, in all honesty, but it's making itself easy to hit, isn't it? We got a critical hit, though, still out of it, so that's kind of convenient. You have an amazing chance to critically hit, so I think it's still worth it, even with the holo targeting and spotter trait. So let's try, and the Archon King shouldn't move forward that much.
Deflection.
So Boa's still taking a bit of a beating. I would like Batman to get the full cover. I don't know how useful that'd be for follow-up turns, though. Because again, I can't conveniently grapple into somewhere useful. Yawn, you don't have the means to continually rapid fire, do you? Or Overwatch shot. And I am a really clump, too. I think you just stand there, Ariana, as much as I hate to say it. Maybe the Archon King tries a shot or play at you. But I need vision on that damn thing, so I can poison it. Ooh, nice critical hit there. It's not quite dead. But it wastes its entire turn, thankfully. So it is true, it is like a melee unit, I believe. Now, what's that going to do? Oh. Oh, it didn't activate, thank God.
That one hurt a little.
Ooh, that did hurt, 31% chance, but that's probably the least of my concern right now, isn't it? Now, Ananya has an amazing rapid-fire shot, but how do I want to do this? Free action on... You still don't see the goddamn Archon King. Which probably could be a blessing, because I want you more on crowd control. The problem is, if I move you, then that's just going to walk right into his vision some. And I would like to try out this Rage Strike, but We know they're right there. We know they're goddamn right there. Any move I make past this yellow line or even along it is going to activate a pod. A grenade seems like a terrible idea, so... I do have a frost bomb, though. It will buy me some time, though, but also Sevlana is also my shredder, goddammit. And can J-Pod see him? If J-Pod can't see the Archon King, a bomb would have been a good idea, because then it wouldn't trigger. And you guys don't see him, so backing up isn't a terrible idea. It doesn't seem like it, and then I activate the pod, so... Gotta be very wary of this. I don't like it, but J-Pod didn't trigger it, so this shouldn't, right? So, you got vision of our boa friend. Am I okay with that? Because I would like to... Yeah, I would like a hollow target on that as well as a hit. But damage is getting really spread out. I don't think shredding is even important on our dang friend there anymore. Or boa, because it's going to die after 2 hits anyway. Just don't miss in our 80, please. Oh, covering fire. It is disoriented. Holy crap. Horrible chance to hit. Oh, full cover. God damn it. The shots I need to hit the most. And here comes its blazing pinions, its special version, isn't it? This is going to suck, because any move I take is going to hit all of them. So now, I can Rage Strike. Again, I just don't know if it's a free action. That's the only problem I have with this. But at least now I can see this damn thing. It's a free action, so it won't trigger. Frostbite's probably not going to help me. Can even hit, though, with that said. It's not a bad chance to hit with the hollow targeting. But it's not going to stop the blazing pinions, I don't think. But these are free actions, so they're worth taking. I just don't have an easy way to move unless, unless I could somehow conceal. The only way I could think that would work is if I Shadowfall the boa. But I need to wound it first, somehow. Let's try for the frost, since that's like the only way to hit it. Now, we did get something done. I don't like the situation I'm in, though. As amazing rapid fire would be on that thing. I want to take all the free actions I can, but if J-Pod moves anywhere, like this way, he's going to trigger another pod, though. That's the problem. And you can't even slash the Archon, so that's all I was wondering. Jan also has rapid fire. But he's also got Revival Protocol. And you don't quite have Revival Protocols, do you? Nope, I need that Revival Protocol available, so... I hate the thought of using my move, of all things, to trigger this. Let's see what happens, though. Disoriented. Unconscious. So Shimon's unconscious, alas. You have a bad chance to hit that thing, but it's still frozen. And J-Pod's disoriented, but I don't think that's a big deal. You just can't use your abilities, so take your good shot regardless. I wish this armor could die, though. But Sevlana is failing me there. Okay, he's sawed. I also hate to use Whiplash, but it's only for like mechs and turrets, so it is a free action though. Let me plan this out properly. I want to get the best type of attacks I can. Because it's not is it poisoned? I think it's poisoned too. Let's see, hollow target, so it's not poisoned. So Shimon, I thought Shimon hit it with the lightning hands, so is it? Oh, it's froze it, that's why. And Sevlana has the gas grenade, so I'm not going to get to do that. And I don't have another flashbang either. I could try stunning it. That sounds like a horrible idea, mind you.
Thrash it.
But it might be my best option there.
We must destroy their armor.
This is going to get brutal. Can I still... Oh, I can't even see the boa, so that's out of the question. And you cannot... Okay, you can see the Viper is a bad shot, though. And any move also triggers that Overwatch. Let's be careful of that. That's the Archon there. Yeah, sadly, it had to be really close now. And Haywire Protocol is just going to make it move again. This is... I'm going to be having a severe amount of wounds, without a doubt. And I don't... Well, if I could get control of the turret, that... Well, it actually wouldn't help me, because that would trigger more of the Archon's moves, wouldn't it? I have Combat Protocol. That doesn't help me much. Until that thing gets weaker. And I think this boa needs to die, though. This is just terrible positioning. Because, again, another pod's about to activate, if I'm not careful. And the whole point of having you here, Batman, was for the Gatekeeper, and we still have to fight that, too. Whip men down, no less. I think the best I could do is try and hope this thing just runs away as quickly as possible. Because I got no other options, and A Protocol's not helpful here. I can at least take the hits, though. It's just if that boa grabs me again like it did when I activate the damn pod. So, Ananya, I still want you to rapid fire shot, but I need to get away from you to help maximize your chance to hit. So take a shot. Maybe slash it for a stun effect if it gets closer. Oh boy.
It's trying to grab one of our people. Don't let it take him.
Ananya, I don't know... Apparently I could select you, but I don't know what you can do, but... Let's try and avoid you taking more damage, ideally. There. Although that didn't look like it helped, did it now? But now she's on fire, so she can't do anything about that. And hunkering down is just going to activate him again, isn't it? Yep, even hunkering down activates it more. This is brutal. That boa, I couldn't even get the shots I wanted on the boa, it seems like. And this is going to... Another grab. That was lightning reflexes, keep in mind. But now we activate another pod. It's only a two-man pod, mind you, but we activate another pod. God damn, if somehow I knew it was going to pull me as soon as I activate the damn thing, then I probably would have opened with a flashbang, for God's sakes. To keep things simple.
Starting to get cooked. Getting a little toasty here.
Oh, everything's burning, everything's exploding. Well, so much for getting your level 3 bond anytime soon. And I think J-Pod tries and kills that boa, I think. If I can get away with it. I sort of can get away with it. I just don't know if that mob... Well, it's a bulk cast, so we already know the answer to that question, which is... if the boa can move and shoot. And as soon as I move, guess what? All hell breaks loose, so I need a rapid fire. It would have been great if I... Ooh, and if I wake up Shimon, of course. Where is Shimon anyway? He's right there, I just don't see him. He probably fell off the ledge. So technically he died, didn't he? Even Revival Protocol is going to make that thing move. Even a move is going to make it move. I just want this thing to go to hell away. If I had the opportunity, maybe it could have done more damage to it, but... This is not promising. And those aren't good chances to hit either. So let's try and hollow target if nothing else. I don't want to attempt the Revival Protocol yet, because it's just going to get more actions.
Armor still holding.
And here comes another Devastate too. J-Pod's on fire, so... And he's not actually being targeted, so... Maybe you could do something there? They're only 50s, though, is what sucks about that. And you can RAF. It's not a good spot to RAF, but... And you can also slash to somewhere better, but... Arion... I'm just gonna take more hits. The more I let that Archon King roam free is the problem. There's no way I can get cover going after that Archon either. I do need Sevlon shredding, but this doesn't help me here. She does have lightning reflexes, though, if nothing else. Where the hell do I put you, though? Just, without a doubt, something needs to die. And I just hope you're not close enough to that dang, Devastate ability. Okay, there were 2 Overwatches. That was a bit of an oversight. Another unconscious soldier. And you take a shot there. This thing needs to die already, god damn it. Oh, and you're disoriented. Oh, you still got hit by a damn Devastate. Well, this sucks. This might be disaster already. Just because of the damn inconvenience of this Archon King. It's really the boa that screwed me over more than anything. In all honesty, it was more the boa. Just because of it being able to... I'm gonna have to let J-Pod take the drop. And I may have to evacuate and try this again later. Because some of my soldiers can make it out. Ariana can move, at least, and make it out. I just gotta hope this damn thing will try and get the hell out. Let's see, Batman is there. Let's see what happens. J-Pod, I hope you can take that fall, buddy. That was brutal. How much damage did that actually do? Only 4. So that isn't as terrible as I made it sound. And are we having this bug again? Seriously? You cannot pick him up? That's not what I want to see. Not in the slightest. Let's try this again next turn, I guess. Oh, it's because you're on fire, isn't it? And if this thing could just run away, that'll help a little bit. Because I think Ariana's dead now. Or might be in a moment. Oh, she's bound, that's why. I forgot about that little thing. Yeah, this is a bit of a brutal mission there. Sevlon could take these hits. Oh, Ariana is just straight up dead, so that's a shame. I couldn't even kill a single alien because of that mess. And a really bad layout, too. Just a little bit, having to go through that bridge in such a tight clump. Now, this thing needs to get the hell... needs to just go away already if I'm going to have a chance to make it out this turn. Ariana has equipment I want. I just don't know where she is a bit of a problem. This is a bit of a problem. People are gonna die just because this thing refuses to go the hell away. This damn Archon King. I'm gonna have to try my shot and just hope its gateway, it triggers its gate. That was a dodge, so that doesn't help me in making it run, though. Okay, here comes the gate finally.
We've seen them try that before. Don't let it get away.
So, we have 2 knocked out, and I'm trying to figure out. Let's try and get Shimon out then. Yawn's gonna probably have to hunker down and sprint next turn. Although he's not gonna be able to get out. without an aid protocol from someone else. Yeah, let it go, damn it. This has been an abysmal failure so far. Just because of that one little caveat.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see. It took a bulk caster hit. Thankfully it didn't stun you. And okay, it's because you were on fire you couldn't pick up Batman, so that's fine.
Ready to boogie.
So let's get you out. Is there any way, if only I knew where Ariana was, I would try and pick you up too. All I know is that she was entangled, which doesn't help me very much. Let's just save our soldiers there. This has been an abysmal failure so far. But I can at least come back at another point there. I only lost one actual soldier. It cost me a bond, mind you, but Sevlana can make it out. I just wish I knew where I can go to kind of pick up Ariana, because that bind complicates things a little bit, I think. Oh, Overwatch. You have lightning reflexes, thankfully. Okay, you can pick up a soldier, you can evac out, so... If nothing else, we get our Skulljack, and we get our weapons still. But, ooh, it was all because of not knowing that Boa could pull me immediately. That's really what came down to it. And I'm a bit surprised I didn't even know the Archon King was there, but Yon's gonna have a bit of a hard time getting out, and Ariana may not make it either. I kinda need to heal Ariana just in case, because she's gonna take some shots, let alone a grapple, isn't she now? They could very well grab them because of that damn Boa too. It is on fire, so it's actually shouldn't be able to grab me because of that, I hope. Yeah, it doesn't look like it could do anything, but this is still going to be a scary turn because of Overwatch potential. Because all three of them could just Overwatch, maybe? You reload Overwatch. Okay, 2 Overwatches. I can take those hits. I'm worried about a stun, though. 3 Overwatches, even. Now, Yon has the most health. Ariana will... Let's see, this could suck. This can really suck there. But the sprint should give him a bonus to his dodging. Alright, dodge the scary one there. That... Missed the 56. Okay, and the turret didn't see you. Oh boy. And missing those 80s. Not that it would have killed the Boa, because I missed all those shredder shots, but still, that doesn't help either with Sevlana missing the shots she needed. And that kind of explains why I need to have 2 shredders, I guess. That was a bit of an oversight there. It wouldn't have still, again, killed the Boa, even with that armor gone on the first turn, I think. But damn, that Boa alone just messed everything up. All I want to do was just to shred the armor, and then I was going to flashbang after for the end of the turn. Since I was a little bit uncertain if it could pull me or not. I just knew it was really good at binding people. And apparently, it binds as soon as you activate it. And I think well, Ariana wasn't in full cover, so that wasn't a big issue. But damn, that was a rough one. And then having Archon King right there. Now, I seriously doubt there's any promotions here, but it looks like we may have gotten a bond, if nothing else. But what a brutal mission. At least we only lost 1 soldier there, but I'm not happy with how that turned out, needless to say. Oh, contact with New Brazil is lost. Ooh. That is brutal. Well, I think I know what my plan is now. We're gonna go get contact again with New Brazil, since I have the intel for it, but that was a big setback. And especially with the extra time from the Dark event.
soldiers took some hits during the most recent
and more wounds to make things worse, but we can start making progress. We have Double Agent, which I think is an order to, yeah, allows an Advent unit to join for random missions.
Your people fight with honor. If there are orders, you would have
Now, we can get a Reaper. That would be really handy for like a situation like that, I think. An aim +2, so that was brutal, but surprisingly, they're all going to recover relatively quickly except for Nema, who wasn't even in that mission. Ooh, and Stimpy's about to come up in a day or two, but it doesn't look too terribly bad aside for J-Pod, and of course Ariana's is kind of dead. She's not recovering anytime soon, I'm afraid to say, so that was brutal. Needless to say, that was brutal, and I would love to get a Reaper and extra soldier to help make up for that loss. Who do I want to improve the aim of, though? I think it goes without saying, I think Sevlana needs to improve her aim, but she's kind of not in a situation for that. I could bring in Lockdown. It would help with their bond a little bit. Maybe give Bulldozer some more experience, if he's so lucky. And 9 days, I think I'm willing to take it, and it'll give us a Reaper to help make up for that loss. Although, I don't know how practically useful Ratter's combat hacker is, at least in comparison to a medic. At least I'm not entirely sure, but that still sucks. But we're due for a mission pretty soon. I still have a good roster. Let's just try and learn from this, especially that boa. And this is something I could really use right now. Ooh, this is going to be interesting too. Just officers, heavies, and priests. Which of course the officers and heavies are going to be the pod leader, and then everything else is a heavy. Really? Is that really true, or is that just something glitching out? I don't imagine every single trooper is going to have like 3 armor, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass. We're going to have what? 3, maybe 4 pods, and well, it's 3 or 4 pods, so that's like at least a total of 3 or 4 priest-officer combination. Then there's 7 others that are heavies with 3 points of armor at this point. So, I hope that's not lying to me, because it's telling me I want a lot of armor shredding. Never mind the chance the assassin's here. So, I'm not happy about that loss, but I think we cut our losses relatively well still. For we could have lost the entire squad if I had committed to that fight. It's just because of that damn boa. Oh god. But is Stimpy up? 30 hours. I could bring him in. I could use the morale boost. And he's... Let's see, I don't have the supply actually to upgrade his weapon, do I? Nope, I need like 150, I think, so... He may be waiting till after this mission, but... Thank you for watching that abysmal failure.